Okay, ladies. And by ladies today, I'm going to be specifically talking to you ladies that are married or in a relationship who is a parent and or also working. Okay, if you are that combination, like myself, you have either thought to yourself before, I don't have any friends, or maybe you've been told by your partner or someone else that you don't have any friends and you need a social life. And I was thinking about this and I wanted to address it and talk to you all about it to see if it's just me that feels like this or if there are other women out there like me who feel the same way. So basically, here's the scenario, right? Like when you're a mom and a wife and you work, you're extremely busy. You have a, relationship to nourish and you have a child to care for, and most likely you have somewhere you're living, which means you also have a house to take care of, right? And so we're constantly doing stuff, like from the time we wake up until the time we go to sleep. And most of the time we're not even sleeping that much. And we're just in the grind. And a lot of the time we're so busy, we're not even really thinking about the fact that we don't have like much of a social life. And most of us hopefully like our spouse or partner and our kids and our house and enjoy being there. Like that's why we chose the life that we chose, right? And so it's not that we are thinking in our heads all day long like, oh man, I wish I could go hang out with some friends. You don't usually think about that. I know I don't. Like I'm just like literally grinding, like I said, all day, every day. And I think it's just the difference between men and women sometimes. I just think like men, even if they are a very involved husband and father, I just think that they just think differently than us, which is normal, I would say. Like it's more easy for them to have hobbies and to just freely feel willing to go do those hobbies. Whereas a woman, and I know like for myself, if I'm invited to go do something, a lot of times I almost feel guilty, even though I shouldn't, or I just am tired, or I'm just really busy and have stuff I need to attend to. Or, if my husband's actually home and my kid's home, which my kid's always home, but, like, I just feel like I want to spend time with them and nourish all the time we can possibly get versus, going out and doing something. Like, I don't know, like I just think a lot of us moms, especially, we just feel guilty so easy. And we just feel like we should be at home, and not by any kind of standard, like you should be at home, but just because we want to be. And, we just have a lot to do. Like I said, a lot of men have hobbies like riding a motorcycle or, playing a sport or going to smoke cigars at a cigar bar, stuff like that. And, it's nothing for them to be like, I'm gonna go get off work and then go do one of those things that I love. And they just don't even think about it. In a woman, I just feel like we just be like, oh, well, if I'm gonna get off, at 4, I just feel like I need to either go to the grocery store and then go home and cook dinner, and then I gotta clean up, and then I gotta give the kid a bath, and then I have to take a shower. And then by that point, like I wanna unwind for a little while and meditate or whatever it is you might wanna do. And it's just like hard to like squeeze out that extra time to go do stuff. You know what I mean? If you feel that way too, like this video, comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this. Like, do you feel like you just don't really want to go hang out doing other stuff, or do you wish that you could go do stuff? you know, I'm living like a little bit of a different lifestyle than I used to live. My husband used to be a firefighter before he retired, and then I worked in the salon. So we were able to alternate work schedules, and, you know, all my clients, since I was self-employed, I took clients that I enjoyed working with. And, you know, I kind of felt like that was my free time and my hangout time, because I always worked somewhere where I liked the people I worked with. I took clients that I liked. It was kind of my socialization time. And so I never felt like I was missing out or needing, you know, to go hang out with people and to communicate with others and all that. Probably because as a hairstylist, all day, every day, you are talking and interacting. So I think by the time you get home and you can get alone time and quiet time, you know, you want to take advantage of that. Whereas now I'm not working in a salon and I'm just doing content creation, and, you know, taking care of my special need daughter and taking her to all her appointments and, you know, just doing all her caregiving, because that in itself is a full-time job. And, you know, and then I have my relationship. We've been together almost 20 years. So, you know, I feel full. Like, I don't feel like I'm missing out, but, you know, sometimes my husband will say to me, like, you need to go out and do stuff, you know, you should go hang out with some friends. And sometimes I do, but I don't, I guess probably as often as he does. But again, I just feel like it's kind of easier for him to go do that because I'm gonna, you know, hold stuff down. Now, granted, I have a great husband. He 100% holds stuff down too. But again, I think that's just like that mom and wife in us. Like, we just, I don't know, like, do you get what I'm saying? If you get what I'm saying, comment below. I get what you're saying. I'm the same way too. It got me thinking, because he and I were having this conversation, and I don't know, like, I'm like, do I need to like start planning like once a week, go do something with a friend? Like, that almost sounds like a task that I don't want to have to actively plan and then go do, because then I think it almost takes the fun out of it. Whereas he has certain days that he and a lot of his friends go to the cigar bar or go riding, and it's kind of planned, unplanned. You know, if it works out for everybody, they do it on that day. If not, no biggie. I know I keep saying this, but like, when you are working and you are a mom, like, say you have a kid that is 3 and then your friend has a kid that's 16. It's not like you guys are going to get together with the kids and take them to the park. You know what I'm saying? Like, most likely that's not gonna mesh up. Like, that 16-year-old's not gonna wanna go to the park with you, your friend, and a 3-year-old, most likely. You know, or like me, I have a special needs kid that, you know, I take care of all day long and all night long. And some people might not want to come partake in my activities of caring for my child. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. It's just, it's hard sometimes as a mom and a wife to align these things. Just kind of like if you are in a relationship and you have a bunch of single friends and they just want to go out and, like, you know, party and are like seeking a male friend or whatever, that might not pair up with what I need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Not that you can't go out with your single friends. I do that as well, but it's just different, you know what I mean? Just trying to align female schedules when you're a wife and a mom and you have a house and you work. It's a lot of work. I feel like the people you hang out with the most are either the people you live with or the people that you work with. Or if you like have a kid that goes to therapy somewhere, you might meet moms there and see them there and look forward to that interaction. But then when you're done, both of the moms are gonna have to take their kid and go do stuff that they need to do and handle. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's not that I don't have any friends. It probably just seems like sometimes I don't have any friends to other people, maybe. But I have a lot of friends. Like, I did hair for 22 years, and I had a great group of friends back in Indiana. and in Kentucky, but you know, I don't see them as often, obviously, because I live in Florida now, and I have friends here, but again, it's like so hard to align schedules. I know it's a choice, but I guess I just like choosing what I do, and I'm happy with that, you know, most of the time. Like I think like for me, I don't feel like I need to go hang out with a friend if I'm, you know, am needing to unwind or decompress. Like for me, I'll just go to the beach by myself if I have to, and go for a walk or just literally watch sunset or whatever, and I'm pretty content. So yeah, if you get what I'm saying, please let me know in the comments. Let me know if you're like this too. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a like. And if you're feeling my vibe, please subscribe. And if you have any topics you want me to talk about or cover based off of this video or any other video you might have seen, just let me know, and I'll see you guys next time.